Look at that. Look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got, yo, how am I doing it? I got superpowers. Look at that shit. Whoa, whoa. And I'm gonna stop it for you guys now. Boom. Look at that. Superpowers, bitch. Katsuyu or Dendenmushi? The amount of irrelevancy in that question. Damn. Katsuyu is a slug, Dendenmushi is a snail. They both just fucking suck, and nobody cares about either one of them, so I'm not gonna care about either one of them, yeah. How would you start a conversation with a girl who's a huge anime fan and you find really attractive? Tell that bitch she not on that 10-10 level shit, and bro, she gonna be all over you by the end of the day, man. With all seriousness, if you find a girl that's really attractive and she's into anime, the first thing you want to do is not start up a conversation with her regarding anime. That will get you literally friend-zoned immediately. And if you start over-talking about anime and that's the only thing to your personality, she's probably gonna give you the runaround, especially if she's attractive, because a lot of dudes have the same taste in girls, and you're probably not the first attempt. And please do not follow all of my advice seriously, because that's just gonna get you slapped. You do not want to fucking go 8 gates in front of the bitch. She's gonna slap you and she's gonna run the fuck away and get scared. When are you going to start lifting? Goku! I started lifting earlier this year, but then like I got really depressed and lazy, and I just started reading a shitload of manga and watching a shitload of anime, and then I kind of just fell into this deep dark hole that turns into Double4, and I never leave my room. Even for fapping. Alright, now this is a real question, not about no motherfucking slugs. Alright, now let's get started. Kinda late on this, but here it goes. My school is having its first anime club, and it seems like fun, but I don't know if I want to join or not. I watch a lot of anime and read a lot of manga, hundreds of series by now actually, but I'm afraid the other members won't accept me. Should I go ahead and try it out, or just keep watching anime on my own without having to worry about a club? I really love your channel, so I would love to hear your opinion on this. Double4 for life. That's pretty fucking awesome, yo. I mean, you didn't really get into any specifics on why they wouldn't accept you. Is it because of, like, who you are inside or what's on the outside? Do they make things really awkward? Are they too introverted? Do, like, they just turn everything into just weird shit? If you even want to join the slightest, I say go for it, because you might end up liking something there. You might build a bond with someone that you never had before. So, yeah, go ahead and try it out. But then again, I kind of need some more specifics. Do you have anxiety? Did you kind of fuck up with some of the people that are already there? Do some people perceive you as annoying, etc.? You know, there's just a bunch of different factors that go into something like that. But I say if you have even the slightest craving to go there, go ahead and go there, man. Out of all of the anime, which one made you cry the hardest and left you the most emotionally wrecked? Now, there's a difference between a series leaving me emotionally wrecked and me crying really hard to a story. Like, Code Geass left me emotionally wrecked because I can't get any more Code Geass goodness now that I finished it. But on the other hand, I cried my eyes out to stories like Yu Yu Hakusho, One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, just moments in the story where I just couldn't handle it anymore and I just fucking burst out in tears. You like straight spaghetti or the twisted kind? Is this a motherfucking trick question? Cause it sure as hell seems like one. Do I like twisted spaghetti or do I like straight spaghetti? I like straight spaghetti. I don't like the twisted kind. Which anime do you hate the most? Usually I don't hate any series. When I don't like something, I usually put it down. I never really read it again. I never watch it again. I put it down for good so that I don't hate, because I really don't hate fictional stories. But the one story I cannot fucking stand is motherfucking Prince of Tennis. That story is just straight up trash. I watched through all of the episodes because I just wanted to finish it to kind of, you know, see how bad it really got. And a story about a little kid who gets all the bitches. It's just him fucking beating a ball with a racket for 150 episodes, getting bitches, and then the characters suck dick, and it's just like 110-10s in the story. And then you think maybe for once the story's gonna change. He's facing this new guy, but then it just ends up being the same. There's no progression, development. It's just this little kid with a bunch of 10-10s in the story winning tennis matches. Fuck that shit. If you had 30 seconds to say anything to Tenten, what would you say? Who's my favorite villain from DBZ, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and Yu Yu Hakusho? For Dragon Ball Z, probably Frieza. Naruto, definitely Orochimaru. One Piece, Blackbeard. Hakusho, Sensui, but it's close to Guro's almost my favorite villain, but I say Sensui overtook him at the end. Bleach, I don't read Bleach anymore, so I can't really say. Tutorial on how to thap. There's an object like this. Then you watch hentai and you thap. Hope you guys enjoy this Q&A, and I'll see you guys later.